The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. This quote emphasizes the fundamental Stoic belief that our thoughts shape our reality. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and philosopher, suggests that our perception of events and circumstances profoundly influences our emotional state. If we cultivate positive, rational thoughts, we can achieve a sense of peace and happiness, regardless of external conditions. This means that rather than allowing our happiness to be dictated by external factors, like wealth, status, or the opinions of others, we should focus on developing a resilient and virtuous mindset. By practicing mindfulness and being aware of our thoughts, we can steer our lives in a more constructive direction. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher, highlights the importance of our reactions to life's challenges. This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoicism. While we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. This perspective encourages individuals to take responsibility for their reactions and emotions. For instance, if faced with adversity, instead of succumbing to frustration or despair, we can choose to respond with patience and understanding. This empowers us to maintain our inner peace and composure, regardless of how chaotic the world around us may be. It serves as a reminder that our power lies not in controlling the world, but in mastering our own minds. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca, a prominent Roman Stoic philosopher, points to the tendency of the human mind to overthink and exaggerate potential problems. This quote encourages us to recognize that much of our suffering is self-inflicted, arising from our fears and anxieties about the future rather than from actual events. By focusing on hypothetical scenarios and worst-case outcomes, we often create unnecessary stress and worry. Stoicism teaches us to ground ourselves in the present moment and to confront challenges as they arise, rather than being paralyzed by imagined fears. This approach not only reduces anxiety, but also allows us to face reality with a clearer, more composed mindset. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Marcus Aurelius. In this quote, Marcus Aurelius offers a profound insight into the nature of revenge and morality. Instead of seeking retaliation against those who wrong us, Stoicism advocates for maintaining our integrity and virtue. By rising above the actions of those who harm us, we not only preserve our dignity, but also demonstrate strength of character. This perspective encourages forgiveness and the pursuit of personal growth, rather than getting caught up in cycles of vengeance and resentment. It reminds us that true power lies in our ability to choose our responses and maintain our moral compass, regardless of how others act. He who is brave is free. Seneca. This quote encapsulates the Stoic ideal that courage is the key to true freedom. In Stoicism, bravery is not merely the absence of fear, but the ability to act in accordance with one's values, despite fear. When we confront our fears and uncertainties, we liberate ourselves from the constraints they impose. This freedom allows us to live authentically and pursue our goals without being hindered by anxiety or societal pressures. By embracing courage, we can navigate life's challenges with confidence, knowing that our choices define our path rather than our fears dictating our actions. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. Seneca. This quote reflects a profound Stoic insight about the nature of our struggles and the sources of our discontent. At its core, it suggests that external circumstances and environments are not the root causes of our distress. Rather, it is our perceptions, attitudes, and responses to those circumstances that shape our experiences. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Marcus Aurelius. The statement emphasizes the subjective nature of human perception and understanding. Our experiences, shaped by personal beliefs, backgrounds, and emotions, influence how we interpret the world around us. What one person hears or sees may be colored by their biases, leading to differing interpretations of the same event. Opinions are often formed through individual lenses, while perspectives are influenced by cultural and social contexts. This highlights the importance of critical thinking and open-mindedness, as accepting diverse viewpoints can lead to a deeper understanding of complex issues. Ultimately, recognizing this subjectivity encourages empathy and dialogue in our interactions. Nothing endures but change. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. Marcus Aurelius. The phrase, "nothing endures but change," highlights the inevitability of transformation in life. Everything from our circumstances to our relationships is subject to flux. This constant evolution reminds us to embrace adaptability and resilience. Concurrently, the idea that a person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values suggests that our principles and priorities define our character and moral compass. What we choose to cherish, be it love, knowledge, integrity, or ambition, shapes our identity and influences our actions. Ultimately, these concepts encourage self-reflection, urging us to cultivate values that contribute positively to our lives and society amidst the ever-changing landscape of existence. He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive. Seneca. The quote suggests that fear of death can paralyze individuals, preventing them from fully embracing life and pursuing meaningful endeavors. When one is preoccupied with the inevitability of death, they may avoid risks and challenges that are essential for personal growth and fulfillment. To live authentically and courageously, one must confront the reality of mortality and recognize that life's value is often found in its fleeting nature. By overcoming the fear of death, individuals can engage more deeply with their passions, relationships, and aspirations, ultimately leading to a richer, more impactful existence that reflects the true essence of being alive. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. Epictetus. External situations and challenges do not define a person's character. Rather, they serve as a mirror that reflects one's true self. In times of adversity or pressure, individuals often show their innate qualities: courage, resilience, integrity, or weakness. These moments of trial strip away pretense, allowing a person to confront their values and beliefs. Ultimately, while life circumstances can influence choices, it is the individual's response to these challenges that unveils their authentic nature, highlighting the importance of self-awareness and personal growth. Subscribe to the channel to unlock the secrets of our shared heritage, because the wisdom of the past is the light of the future.